Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenka. I'm a Vedic Astrologer, and today I'm going to be discussing the planet of communication, business, trade, commerce, education, eloquence in your speech. That is Mercury. Mercury is going to be in the sign ruled by Saturn, that is Capricorn, for a good 20 days, and it's from the 1st till the 20th, and it's going to be getting Combust till the 11th of March from the 7th of February. So there's lots happening during this transit. Remember, Mercury is a very important graha because whenever a very short duration ingress of a planet happens, it has the potency to give maximum results. So we cannot ignore any planet. All the planets are important, equally important. It's just that the major events take place because of the outer planets, and the day-to-day events, if you have to make smaller or some important decisions, share market trading, etc., or anything to do with finance or your travels, so you should see this condition of Mercury. If you have a strong Mercury, I don't think so you will be having issues related to your decision making or anything to do with analytical skills. You're very good in finance. You're very good in managing your your all the analytical skills and your co-workers, how you manage your environment around you. Everything is because of this Mercury. Anything which has twos, anything which actually is a combined energy is Mercury. So if you have to make any major decisions, this is the time, because Mercury is going to be in Capricorn sign. And I'll be sharing with you the insights on the same, as well as I will be sharing with you the 12 sign predictions as well. A quick video, but surely this is a very important one because Mercury is going to be transiting 3 nakshatras ruled by Sun, Moon, and Mars. Again, very important. And Mars is also going to be in Capricorn in exaltation sign. And Mercury is also the logical planet, here is going to be a little stubborn and strict with everyone. So you're going to be very hardworking. You're going to be completing your tasks now. You're going to be very serious in your approach. So it's a good time to start something new and finish them as well. Wrap them up very, very quickly. So let's start with the video. I'll be sharing my insights first through the pictorial form, the 2 kundlis that I always share with you. That is the North Indian and the South Indian charts. So here, as you can see, Mercury is going to be in the sign of Capricorn and is going to be also, let me share with you one more thing, which is happening. That is, Mercury is going to be in trine to this Ketu, and all the planets who are going to be forming this connection in the same element of Earthy Trikona. We have Mercury, then we have Mars, and lastly, Venus also going to be transiting this zone. So it's a very, very important transit again, because this is the sign which is actually about your methodical approach, your focus, realistic, logical, orderly, organized sign, strict sign of Saturn, and no nonsense speech. This is the time when you have to be controlling or taking good care of your speech, about your communication also. You can be a little stubborn as in like you want to complete your task. You need that stubbornness, right? You need that strict approach if you want to do something in life, if you want to approach to the right kind of decisions. So this is the one which will be very good for the teachers, for the guides, or for your completion of tasks. Also, if you want to explore and acquire more knowledge, this is also a very good time. Anything to do with finance, publications, writing, trade, business, anything to do with acquiring more knowledge, this is a very, very positive transit. It's just that the Ketu is there. Ketu deviates you. So be careful about your approach towards the right track, because Ketu is getting into the details and the depth, and you can be self-critical also. So that is something that you have to be, careful about. There can be some abrupt endings in your business deal. Suppose you're going to be, signing some contracts, and suddenly you find that, this is not working. So some long-term relationships also, you will get clarity about, I should not be here, that kind of an approach. You can just simply walk away from that contract that you have been going through to sign. You can have a research-oriented mindset also. Ketu is in the Mool Trikona sign of Mercury. Remember that. So Ketu is definitely dependent on Mercury's transit as well. And don't be self-critical during this time. You can be having a negative approach about your own self. So you need to work on yourself, do the Ganesha mantra. You will definitely be out of it. When Mercury is combust, remember Mercury gets combust, even if it is not in a very, very close vicinity, it gets combust whenever Mercury is with Sun. And being the planets who really need to be tamed, because these are the planets, who actually need a supervision. Mercury, Venus, these two planets are very close to Sun all the time. Why? Because they need to have a positive approach, and they can go haywire. So it's like when the cat is away, the mice play. So whenever they are retrograde, they immediately, lose the potency, and then they start moving forward quickly. So that's the reason when Mercury is with Sun, it is combust, but it's not going to give negative approach, negative instance, in your life. It doesn't impact you that negatively, but still, on the global level, we hear about market crashes, etc., or some upheavals in the market trends whenever Mercury is combust or retrograde, or is actually forming a very close vicinity, is in the debilitation sign, or is in the Rahu Ketu axis. So that is why this transit in the Saturn sign is a very important and a crucial one. Also, it's going to be from 30th January till the 8th of February in Uttarashada Nakshatra, Sun's Nakshatra, Moon's Nakshatra, Shravana Nakshatra from 8th to 16th of February, and Dhanishta Nakshatra, which is 2 padas in Capricorn and 2 in Aquarius from 16th to the 24th of February. So again, Mars is going to be in this zone as well, and Moon keeps on, moving into these zones, once in a month. And Sun, of course, is going to be in Capricorn as well as after the 14th in the Aquarius sign. So there's this small stellium which is forming in this zone of Capricorn sign when we have Mars, Venus also ingressing here. So there can be a lot of confused state of mind also, because they can be logical as well as, your stubborn thinking and action-oriented you. So you are now struggling between many things when too many planets are there. So you have to see which planet is actually the most friendlier to the Capricorn sign. And we can see that Mercury is a friendly, it's in friendly zone. It's going to be with the Mars, which is exalted. So this is something which we have to also consider. So sorry about the noise. There's some work going on in my house. So that's the reason there's some sound. Okay, so now let's start with the predictive. And the predictive is based on the ascendant moon sign. As I always say, it's based on the ascendant moon, not or, it's and dasha antardasha. See the antardasha sign also, if at all it's a Venus dasha, so you definitely have to go through the antardasha sign as well. So as per the antardasha, you have to see what planets antardasha. Suppose it's a Saturn's antardasha, and Saturn is in Virgo sign, so you have to make Virgo your first house and see where the planetary positions are. And this transit is actually the 8th house from Gemini and 5th house from your Virgo sign. That is the rulership of Mercury. So 6-8 relationship with this zodiac sign of Libra, of Gemini, means that there will be some upheavals related to your communication also. It can give you some kind of discordial relationship or discord in your business proposals, or with your, in your major countries, there can be some contracts which need reversals. Okay, so we need to work on that. We need to be observant on these things also. Communication, basically it's about communication, right? What kind of communication, what kind of financial or economical, economy-wise, what decisions we are making, because with the neighboring countries. So that is something which is going to get impacted with Mercury's combustion also, and Mercury's ingress in the 8th house from Gemini sign, which is the house of communication, contract signing, etc., and the neighboring countries as well. And from the 6th house of the natural zodiac, this is the 5th house. So this might bring about some discordial relationship, or we can say that some major decisions will be made amongst the co-workers and the authorities or the politicians or the major, working scheme will be changing. The way of working is going to be changing. Major changes will be taking place on the global level. Now, coming to the sign-wise predictions, let's do the Aries predictions first. Aries native, this transit of the third house and the sixth house ruler is going to be happening in your 10th house, and 10th house transit is considered to be very good for your professional career growth, and there can be some major breakthroughs as far as your relationship with your siblings is concerned. Maybe you will just make some decisions related to those, and of course your communication as well. What exactly are the proposals that you're getting? You're going to be signing agreements. Some travel plans are also being made, and this might bring about some loans, litigation, and you'll be quitting those as well. You will get some breakthroughs for sure, because this is not, this is a very, it's a sign where you will make the decisions now. There is some breakthrough coming through your way, and whatever targets you have set, you will be achieving them as well. And your stubborn approach towards attaining those goals will be definitely paid off as well. Any kind of relationship issues, if you are experiencing, this might be the time when you will be getting that clarity also, whether you want to be in this relationship or you want to move away. Any kind of education plan, if you want to start, travel plans, you can make those as well. Your partner, your spouse is also going to be very, very supportive of you, and you will be definitely getting that place that you want to make at the workplace, like the status wise, it's enhancement of your status also. So just don't look for that limelight, Aries. Okay, the limelight that you're looking for, you will not get, or maybe you will get, but it will not be the kind of positive energies that you're expecting from the workplace or the seniors and the bosses. So just lie low, I think, and you accept. That is what you have to do. Coming to the Taurus sign, and let me change this also, chart. Okay, so for Taurus natives, this Mercury is going to be transiting your 9th house, being the ruler of your 2nd and the 5th. So for Taurus natives, this is a positive graha, and in the luck house, it is definitely going to be giving you that luck factor, enhancement of the luck factor. If you have to make any decisions about your investments, this is a good period. You will attain that kind of success also. Ketu is looking here, so don't go overboard in making decisions as far as your investments is concerned. Your success at the professional front is guaranteed, and being the ruler of your 5th house, also in the 9th house. So this is also going to be good for your children, for education purpose and travel purpose as well. Your interpersonal relationships are going to get better. But at the same time, your financial growth, you need to really, because from the 2nd house is the 8th house transit of Mercury. So you need to work on your financials, take the guidance, right kind of guidance, or maybe connect with people who are actually, at that expert level. You don't have to just go in for a raw, just advice, which is not going to help you. So you need to approach the right kind of people if you want some financial stability, if you have to make financial decisions. Somebody in the family might fall sick during this time, some health issues related to skin, etc. So you need to take care. And Mars is also going to be joining here. So you need to be careful while traveling as well. And don't make hasty decisions as far as your relationship, getting into a relationship is concerned. There can be that you are thinking of breaking away from your partner. This might not be a right thing to do. Unexpected expenditures also on cards. So make sure that you have enough money in your account and save the money. Coming to the next sign, that is Gemini. So for Gemini natives, this transit of Mercury, your Lagnesh, is going to be in your 8th house, and is also the ruler of your 4th house. So there can be some house change, or maybe place change also. We can anticipate that. Lagnesh going to the 8th house means that it is going to give you some hidden talent in you. You'll recognize that. Some investments, inheritance, or some deep kind of subjects you'll be studying or reading, or PhD kind of a thing. You're going to be in that research oriented mindset that you have. There are certain areas where you need to work on. The hard work is actually missing. You are getting lazy or something. It can give you some skin related issues. Be more methodical in your approach. Don't be lazy. Just focus and be orderly, be organized, and you see that everything is going to be falling in place. Ketu is nitty gritties. It is just in the 4th house transit there. So, it is giving you some kind of issues related to your mental setup. There are delays and frustrations, which is because of the environment or surroundings around you, which is causing some kind of frustration. So you need to plan your strategies, very well. Be more hardworking. Don't waste your time. Don't procrastinate. There has to be a good financial status that you can you can get with this Mercury in your 8th house. It's going to get combust also. So any kind of changes definitely are anticipated. Some hidden communication also, some hidden talent, some revelations will also be made during this time related to your finance, related to your relationships. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Cancer. For Cancer natives, this transit is going to be in your 7th house, and 7th house transit is considered to be, like being the ruler of your 12th and the 3rd. So this is definitely a very positive transit for you as far as your relationship is concerned, your professional career growth, business startup, etc. is concerned. There can be that you're going to be self-critical. Expenditures might increase, and you might just have to travel all of a sudden. You have some plans which you have not planned, and they just might be little uneasy for you, and sudden plans are definitely going to be because of some reason which is not that a happy position for you. Some family member can be in the hospital, or you're just looking into some financials. You're planning everything, or maybe your siblings are going away from you, and also it's a 7th house transit, so it might just be very difficult to have cordial relationship at the workplace also. So you have to figure that out, how you can just maintain that cordiality, and how you can come out of those misunderstandings that are just you're just getting entrapped in. So that's something that you really need to work on. And Mercury is also Mercury is depth, details, communication, getting into the nitty gritties. So have a realistic approach, don't have targets that, I have to become a billionaire overnight. It's impossible. So you need to discuss things in a very, very practical manner, so that you get the no nonsense speech, no nonsensical thought process, and be focused. Don't fall prey to the gossip mongering at the workplace. It can lead to that as well. So you need to be more straight and focused, and definitely it's a very positive time for your relationship also. If at all you have that kind of chemistry and bonding, you need to work on yourself, right? Ketu is there. Ketu is a detaching planet. It's in trine to this Mercury. So it might just be a sudden investment plan or sudden loss also that you have to go through. It's all not a hunky-dory for the Cancer natives as it is, because Saturn is transiting your 8th house. But don't worry, things are going to get better when Mars, your Yoga Graha, on the 5th of February transits through this zone. So that is something which will give you that strength. I will make a separate video of the same as well, so you must know what that means. Okay, coming to the Leo sign. For Leo natives, this is the 6th house transit. And 6th house transit is considered to be good because Sun will be here, Mars will be here, Venus will also be here. So this is the time when you will be actually focused more on your financials and your growth at the workplace. Any kind of litigation, romance, etc. You're entrapped in. So you will be getting that clarity about it, and the verdict will be in your favor. Opponents are going to get weakened, and you're going to be the winner. Success is in your favor. It's not the right time to go in for heavy investments, because Ketu is also in the 2nd house and looking at this Mercury, and Mercury is the Mool Trikona Rashi is Virgo, where Ketu is already there. So it is not advisable, to make heavy investments during this time. There can be lack of success there. So whenever you have to, it has to be, something which is going to be, a focus and well-planned, analytically, methodically done kind of investment planning. So because it's about your, you know, relationship with your friends, with your in your investments, your investors, your community you move around in. So that is something which is going in for some you know, some overhauling. You need to really focus more. You need to take the help of the experts if you want to go in for those kinds of investments. There can be some health issues to your friends, so take care of your one of your friends. So take care of your friends' health as well. Okay. Recovery is indicated of yours as well as your friends, if at all you are suffering health-wise. Okay, just take care of your speech. Do not get carried away and be more into the argumentative zone unnecessarily. It's not advisable. Coming to the next sign, that is Virgo. So for the Virgo natives, ascendant lord, you know, that is Mercury, is going to be transiting your 5th house in the trine. So this is very positive for you. Something which is going to be, you know, that something which is not expected will happen suddenly, abruptly. You know, you will find that, you know, some shifts happen. So this is going to be about your speculative income, about your romance, about your relationship, interpersonal relationships, and also about your own self. You know, you might just be making some changes in your personality, in your speech, in your way of working also. You're going to be making some major shifts because of that. You're going to be basically, you know, getting successful in the areas you have been lacking at the workplace, on yourself, or with your communication with others, your analytical skills, how you can be doing better in your strategy planning and marketing, etc., if you are in all of those areas. So this is going to be a very positive time. And in case you want to make some changes at the workplace, travel plans, so they are also going to be positive, good for student natives as well. If you want to start any education plan, this is the right time to go ahead with it. And Mars is also going to be here in this zone. So this is going to definitely, you know, upgrade you. So this is, I would say that this is a good time for not getting, for sorting out the conflicts that you have been going through at the place of work. It's better that you just end those and cease fire. Okay, that's going to be helpful. Coming to the next sign, that is Libra. For Libra natives, this Mercury is going to be in your Kendra, in your 4th house, in the movable sign. And it is also forming a connection with the Ketu energy at the 4th house zone. So this is going to be very positive for the, it's a sweet transit, I would say. It's a very positive one in a way that it is going to give you that materialistically also growth, and in relationships also. Maybe, you know, you'll be changing your place where you live, you know, you're going to be overhauling, or, you know, you're just making some redoing your place, renovating your place, meeting your childhood friends often, or something like that, you know, is going to happen. Mercury is going to be combust also. So it could be that your education, you know, you're going to be changing the stream, or, you know, you're not satisfied with the teachers, or, you know, there are certain rules that you are going to be changing about your, or the way of studies, you know, the way you are studying. You're going to be just changing all of that. Your skills and talents, you know, are going to be recognized. So you need to develop on those. And it's better that, you know, you just work on your educational plan and skills, and communication skills also, maybe interpersonal relationship. You need to work on them during this transit, and it's going to be in your favor, because it's a 9th house lord, after all, in the 8 places away from there. So it's a luck which is going to be giving you that you know, getting into the depth of it, you know, what you really want. So that clarity you will get now, because that bond, you know, with the people at the workplace and at the home front also is going to get balanced out with this Mercury in the Kendra. And could be that your mother is going to be going to visit some religious places, could be, okay, or is going to be getting into astrology, or you are going to be getting into astrology or similar kind of research-oriented subjects, okay. Saturn is also getting combust when Mercury is from the 17th of February, but yes, I would still say that, you know, Saturn is in dignity and it's a yoga karagraha. So Mercury in the Kendra is definitely very positive for you to make the best use of your investments, your purchase of property, etc. So this is a good time for doing so. Okay, and starting some new business also. Coming to the next sign, that is Scorpio. For Scorpio natives, this Mercury is transiting through your third house, being the ruler of your eighth in the third, that is eighth from eighth, and fifth from the 11th. So this is a good time for uplifting yourself, communication wise, how you can develop new contracts, how you can, maybe if you want to apply for visa, PR, etc. So this is a good time for doing so. Any kind of conflicts that you have been having with your colleagues, with your seniors, with your bosses, they will get sorted. Also with your siblings, with your friends, if at all you have. So these are going to get sorted, and you're going to be actually coming out of that zone as well. This is also the time for short journeys, travels. If you have to go in for some investments, you want to plan everything well. Good for teachers. It's a very good time for communication, or maybe some kind of presentation, or anything related to writing skills. All that is going to be in your favor. You're going to be very methodical in your approach, and you're going to be very orderly. Now is the time when you'll be organized, and your speech is going to be also very clear. What you want, you are going to be spot on. And at the work front, you're going to be really, vocal about your ideas, and they'll be getting accepted also. Good time for starting education plan, some enhancement of skills also on cards, and this might just be the time to maintain cordiality and peace amongst each other, the partners and your life partner also, or the relationship that you are in. So this is the time when you can just work on that as well. Coming to the next sign, that is Sagittarius. For Sagittarius natives, this transit is in your second house, being the ruler of your Kendra, that is 7th and the 10th houses. So this is a very positive time to communicate. Now, say what you want actually in your relationship. You don't need to be thinking that, no, I don't have to speak up, the other person will understand. It's not going to work that way. So you need to be more vocal, you need to communicate, you need to plan everything. Whatever is lying pending, now is the time when you will gain that success also. Overall happiness quotient is going to improve, because the Kendra ruler is going to be in the second house zone. So this is definitely very positive for your auspiciousness at the work front, as well as in your relationship also. This is auspicious time, I would say. But there can be that you have to work on your relationship a bit more. This is not the time when you can just depend on the other person only to take the initiative. You need to take the initiative as well. This is a good time for investments also. If you want to plan everything methodically, you want to plan the strategy planning, that what exactly you should be doing, how you should be going ahead with the with your project that you're working on, or visa, PR, etc. You're just writing everything, you're planning everything for the future. So this is a very short transit, but very, very powerful and impactful transit, because it's in the second house. After all, second house is the house of finance any which ways, and 10th house ruler is in the second house, means that you're going to be saving some money also. 7th house ruler is 8 places away from there. So it means that there can be some health issues to your partner, some skin related issues to your partner, your speech or eyesight related issues. You need to save your money also during this time. And if you want to go in for some investments, inheritance, etc. So this is a good time. Okay, any dental treatment or skin related issues, you can just go in for that as well right now. Okay, and luck factor definitely is by your side. So you will definitely get at least till the 14th of February, the luck is by your side. So whatever you will do, you will get successful. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Capricorn, where this Mercury is already transiting. So it's the first house transit of yours, Capricorn natives. So this is the ruler of your 9th house in the first house, and your 6th house ruler also in the first house. So first house is about your speech, your communication, your own self. Maybe you will be changing your way of speech, or maybe you're preparing for some presentation. So you're talking to the mirror, in front of the mirror, that what you are going to be. So you're preparing, when you're preparing, so definitely you are, or maybe you're going in for some interview, so you're preparing for that. It's after all the 9th house ruler. So some travels are also on cards. There can be that that confidence level that you're waiting for, that is also going to be enhanced in case you are going through some lack of confidence right now. So this is going to be the time when you will be having some practical approach towards planning your future goals, what you really want to do. So be more orderly, be more communicative, be more methodical in your approach, and don't procrastinate, don't delay things, don't use harsh language. You need to be very, very careful about your communication. No nonsense speech, I would say. Okay, don't use any harsh words which can give or can be hurtful. It's not that this is a bad placement. It's just that one becomes very teacherly, orderly, and very strict and very stubborn when Mercury is in the first house in Capricorn sign. So you need to be a little flexible and be more friendlier so that you can get that kind of response from the others as well. Some health issues can definitely be there related to your personal chart, of course. So take care of your health. Avoid any kind of conflict, avoid any arguments during this time. So definitely this is going to be a very smooth sail for you. It's a good transit for you. It's a short and a sweet transit for you, I would say. Coming to the next sign, that is Aquarius. For Aquarius natives, this transit of Mercury is going to be in your 12th house. 12th house is a state where Mercury debilitates, basically. The Pisces sign, it debilitates. So we consider it, when we mix the two, it's a 12th house, Capricorn sign, being the ruler of the 8th in the 12th, being the ruler of the 5th in the 12th. So this is like, sending children away from yourself for this education. Maybe children are traveling, you're going to be studying overseas. There can be conflicts in relationship because this is 6th house from the 7th house. So this is something which you need to work on as well. You need to put effort there. And 8th house transit in the 12th house, 8th house ruler in the 12th house means that you're going to be maybe investing somewhere overseas also. You'll be getting that kind of success as well overseas. And you need to be vigilant more about your health. Somebody in the family or your uncle or your aunt, you need to take care of them as well. And somebody's in the hospital, so you're going to be actually looking over, watching, and maybe paying attention to them as well. And this is also the time period when you need to check on your expenditure part. Maybe you're going to be buying some electronic gadgets, or you're going to be studying something about the software, or some computers, or you're going to be just surfing on your mobile phone too much. So that is also loss of your own self in a way. You're spending too much time on the gadgets. So you need to work on these areas. You don't need to be spending more time here. There can be some presentation that you're working on, travels, you're going to be traveling, you're going to be meeting some people from the overseas, some delegates coming over, investors you'll be getting also from the overseas countries. So those kinds of collaborations are also on cards. So this is a very positive time for you in a way. It's just that you have to take care of your health, okay, in this transit. Coming to the last sign, that is Pisces. For Pisces natives, this transit of Mercury is in your 11th house, and this is going to be for 20 days. And during this time, Mercury is going to be combust, and Mars is also going to be joining, Venus is also going to be joining. So there's a short stellium in the 11th house of yours. See, 11th house being the ruler of your 4th, and the 7th is the 11th house transit. So it means that you have your mother's health you have to take care of. Anything to do with property related matters might just suffer, or you're signing some contracts and then they're just back and forth. While traveling, you need to take care also. This is also the time to have cordiality maintained in your relationship, because Ketu is also in trine. So you need to take care of your interpersonal relationships during this time with your elder siblings or with your business partner. So this is the time when you have to be very, very careful about that. Some seniors, co-workers, they might just, take reversals, and they might just not help you or support you last minute. That can give you some anxiety as well. Your creative ideas and your honest effort will definitely give you that success and the growth that you're looking for. You need to spend more time with your family members. This will give you that support also. If at all you are traveling, you need to be cautious. And if you're thinking of buying property, buying a vehicle, or going in for heavy investments. So you need to be really cautious. Take the help of the experts, take the advice of one of your friends that will help you. Okay. Some honest and clear guidance you really need. So just take care, do the Ganesh mantra. This is for everyone. If at all you're not getting good results of this Mercury, any which ways you should actually be reciting Ganesh mantra. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed, everyone. Have a great Mercury's ingress in this sign of Saturn, that is Capricorn. Stay blessed. Om Tat Sat.